obviously gone really wrong with our society that would come down to Trump and Hillary. I mean, obviously we, as a society, have just completely fell. And I think it's really comes down to like parenting. You know how they had that one show, 16 and Pregnant? What they really should do is a show, if they want to see some horrible parenting, do a show on mothers with master's degrees. I used to work for this super rich company, like a bunch of rich people. They would hire nurses to come watch their babies. Worst parenting I've ever seen in my life. And then one time I was doing clinicals in nursing school, and this mom, she's in the delivery room, and she says, and she has her baby, and the doctor was like, Mom, would you like to hold your baby? And she said, no, put it straight in daycare. And then they were like, well, do you want to breastfeed? And she was like, no, do you know how much these things cost me? Yeah, so I think, God intended for you to breastfeed, and they say all the stuff that develops in your brain when you're a baby and you're breastfeeding, and our society is lacking that. So I think our society is lacking the lactating. So I think there should be an adult smoothie bar. It's going to be a movie smoothie. We're going to hire moms that are breastfeeding to make some smoothies so we can try and get that back in you as an adult. The other day I saw this mom, and she was breastfeeding in the mall, and the kid just lifts up her shirt, and he's like, Mommy, I'm thirsty. And he starts drinking down her boob, and he says, Mom, when I twist your boob like this, more milk comes out. This is a true story. It really happened. That's not even a joke. I really witnessed that. Well, if your kid can talk in full sentences about what he does to your boob, it is time for that kid to walk his ass to the refrigerator. Okay? That really happened. Yeah, and breastfeeding moms would be like, well, telling the babies, don't bite the boob that feeds you. Well, if your kid wasn't 7, So, I don't know if anybody else has a Q-tip family, but our whole family's got a real issue with the Q-tips. Normally on Thanksgiving at the end of the day, we're like, oh, you're in sweatpants, you ate too much, and then kind of ends with somebody walking out with a handful of Q-tips, like, anybody want a Q-tip? And you're like, well, my ear doesn't really itch, but yeah, I'll have an orgasm, sure, and I'll take one, So you're like, okay, one for everybody, Come on, we got any Q-tip people out here? Come on. Yeah, maybe it's just in our family, but you can't have the cheap Q-tips, You have to have the good expensive ones with a lot of cotton on them. Kind of get it, kind of bite on it, get it just right. They put it in your ear, and then if you found another Q-tip lover, because you can actually get orange, yellow wax out of your ear. You're not one of us, okay? Because there's never anything in your ear because you're constantly, and then sometimes you're enjoying it too much, you go too deep and you're like, that was way too far, but it felt so good. You just kept going. It's sad. And then, I always carry Q-tips everywhere I go. I have them in my makeup and stuff, People are like, oh, that's, for my ear. And you're like, yeah, sure. It's like you clean somebody's room and you find a vibrator and you're like, oh, that's for my lower back. I got really lower back issues. And you're like, sure. Yeah. And then you got people that plug them everywhere. It's like, I know what you did with that, okay? Can you make the trash? I'll have to pick that nasty stuff up. And then I started thinking, what if the world completely got rid of Q-tips? What would you do, I'll tell you what you would do. People would be finding things unsterile, being in an alley somewhere, and you'd be digging out chunks of wax limb by limb, right? So if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. So, and it's gonna be unsterile, and it's gonna be bad. You know, people are still gonna do it. You're gonna be hiding in the alley, just ripping wax out. So, Scotland, thank you so much.